Baby Cage from V.R.A and the Cataclysm from Jarvan. If they can't win the team fights, they sure as hell want to put walls up to prevent FPX steamrolling them. The disruption that those two champions will cause in these mid-game fights could be the turning point for G2.
But then Galio and Thresh have similar opportunities. We're shouting during this pick and ban. This is going to be an intriguing one. To me, Jankos has to be the MVP. He has the ganking jungler. He needs to get the ganking done.
He needs to be the summer split MVP Jankos.
Remember, GP has his ult while he's parked bot lane against the Ezreal, so they can always outnumber us. Here we go.
Jankos, he failed flashes! He hits the wall! Doinb trades a flash for him.
Just as the turret plates fall.
Look at Doinb, he's gonna get caught out there by the dredge line of Mickey, so that's an initiation or a tower dive that is somewhat thwarted. Just over a minute away from breaking the record for the Lotus first blood. True Shot Barrage comes out, LWX gets tagged, the death sentence pulls back Mickey, he escapes with his life for now. First blood to the first blood king from Europe, but what more can they get? Wonder continues to chase, remember the Realm Warp is on cooldown. Mystic Shark will not...
So just about to come off cooldown, you're right, the slowing field is what leads to hesitation for once, and LWX being chunked means that he takes the safest route and doesn't put out damage.
Then follows it up with the stun on the V.R.A cage, getting the kill. Galio ultimate also used, so when we get back to live, you have to count your cooldown.
FPX.
10 seconds until Drake. LWX has not gone shopping. He does not have teleport available, so that Infinity Edge and QSS you were talking about, Kobe, is not yet activated. Hero's Entrance is available for Doinb. Cannon Barrage is available for Gimgoon, and Gimgoon is coming from base. There is a lot of damage from that Dark Matter coming down. Infernal
burn it
down to 2,000 HP. Here comes Tian. We're into a smite fight. It's secured by Jankos, but Doinb gets the kill. Now all of a sudden Tian's running for his life. The Realm Warp from Wonder might deliver Mickey to safety, and they get out. They trade one for Infernal.
#2 member off the map.
And these are the windows we alluded to, the no IE being done. LWX late to the picture here. Ooh. You see the New Age combo, you have to flash before you taunt now as the Galio. So it looks a bit different, they don't get the full CC direction, and the fadeaway smite works from the grave for Jankos.
I did more than hold my breath, Kobe. I clenched as well, but Jankos Accrued is with Jankos, and Perks now finds himself in a challenge up top while Jankos is able to get helped out, and Caps finds a kill onto Crisp. Perks has got flash available to him. Teleports traded. The barrel comes down. Hero's Entrance lands on the Gimgoon. Wonder finishes the teleport, but that's going to be a taunt. It's flashed away from. Wonder stays alive, keeps alive, gets away. Tian's now the target. Gets tagged and slowed, and Red Buff does its work. It's a trade of 1-for-1, but teleports were committed, and G2 are now on the offensive.
Remain on the attack, Trevor. They're still looking to create plays at our pick. Well, let's actually take a look at what happened after the initial pick. It is FPX trying to force a counterattack, but you know that G2 have the extra champion advantage, so there's a time limit on this FPX play. And because Wonder delays that long, it means there is a counter kill for G2, and in the end they go 2-for-1. FPX starting up the Baron though.
You've got to be kidding, you've got to be kidding. The Baron has already been started. 20 minutes and 10 seconds. They've already set a record. Jankos escapes a hook, but he gets caught by a barrel. Crisp is locked down, but none of the damage follows. That was fired too early. G2 have been able to thwart the Baron play, and that will be enough for now.
They want the enemy to come to them. Like we mentioned, that's where G2 might be weaker.
Galio ultimate to answer. So it's a much more about the counterplay rather than setting up an offensive look.
You can see Caps right now stepping forward, throws out the spooky ghost. The Dark Matter comes down as well, but he held on to the primordial boost. Jankos has locked down Doinb inside the Cataclysm. He now is the target. That's a body block from Wonder. Steps in front of the Justice Punch, but the death sentence is amazing. Mickey is caught. Crisp. That was fresh and clean, but G2 aren't done yet. They're putting pressure onto the tower. The Event Horizon blocks down some, but the kick back under the tower. Tian gets blown up, but he secures a kill into Wonder. It's not done yet as Gimgoon is now stepping forward. Cannon Barrage will come up and available in just a moment. The Super Soaker is thrown out by Caps, but there's no follow-up damage. Gimgoon is being zoned away by Jankos.
These pushes are being played around the cooldown of G2, are able to force another tower kill for themselves. Here's the first one. They pick out LWX and then switch focus over to Doinb. Jankos also able to interrupt here, and even though he goes through, it's actually a hook from Crisp. pulling Mickey under the tower and forcing this opportunity.
Each of these fights played on the finest of margins. So close to this flank here, and even the flanking barrels from Kimgoon making a difference.
That replay brought to you by Axe Gaming. What's your move? G2 keeping themselves in it. The Drake, I think,
Doing it
being
again.
completed there by Perks. True Shot Barrage is on cooldown, but the Dragon is secured. 5 members of FPX are in the pit. Teleport is coming down. Baron is available for the taking, and it will be secured by Tian and FPX. But at what cost? The Winds of War come out, and as the feathers fly, they're pulled backwards. That lands a route onto Mickey. Hero's entrance is the escape route for Do and B. They get Baron, they get out. That was beautiful.
Look at the coordination. That timing window we talked about, quick shot, is almost up. FPX trying to collapse here now. G2, will they get him?
All right, now look at the minimap. At what
Missed.
cost? Do and B gets the kill onto Caps, and the teleports now come in. This could be it for G2. LWX goes forward. He won't find the kill into Yankos, but there is a potential reply.
Oh!
Time doesn't do anything. Perks stays alive. It's a fight on multiple fronts. Now Perks is in trouble. He's got no flash. He's got low mana, and he can't find anything. Tian takes him down. FunPlus Phoenix, accelerating ahead. Nearly 5,000 gold.
Observers once again show the true genius of the FPX plan.
Sentenced to death. Wonder, Chris, Flash, Q's, and FPX, they want to lift the cup.
Behind enemy lines, the picks there were obscene. Tian kicking the Veigar to his death. Meant no delays. They're going to break the base on this Baron.
Inhibitors going to fall. Mickey and Caps, they have respawned. G2 Esports down 5,500 gold. The
Clear. Watch the replay. Tian has been behind enemy lines for so long as G2 come to try to kill the Galio, and once again the communication is real. He finds his man. Doesn't matter that he misses the kick. It's an alley-oop to Doinby.
Yeah, I was skeptical they would have enough damage to finish it off since the Sonic Wave doesn't hit, but Doinby just dunks him there. And then you can see the plan come to fruition for FPX. And this is what we are talking about. They pull together the collapse. Tian actually able to safeguard away from Mickey's hook, and then Perks is left by himself, isolated, where they thought that G2 were the ones springing the trap.
The G2 story all year was damage share coming through, as you were kind of talking about there, Kobe. They don't really have a massive damage dealer when Zaya's been zoned pretty frequently. Here we go.
All right, there's the engage. Event Horizon and Cataclysm. Perks escapes over the wall, but Mickey's the sacrificial lamb. Do and B goes down. It's Perks that gets the kill. Now Kimgoon's going low. True Shot Rush flies across, but G2 Esports are buying time. Caught here on camera. Super's just about to crest the steps of the G2 base, and Wonder with no teleport available. He's starting to make his way up. FunPlus haven't even hesitated. They're already on the objective.
G2 have only one controller. They have to use the Ezreal ult to check here. Baron at half health.
All right, True Shot Barrage goes out. Death Sentence lands onto Yankos. He caught out by the box, and the play he goes in with the Cataclysm and hops right back out. The Baron is the target, and it will be secured. It's LWX that does so, but it's at the cost of Chris Blythe. Hero's entrance comes in, and Doinby is chasing forward. That's already a kill onto Yankos. This could be it. Now Wonder's in trouble as Caps goes golden under the hourglass. He needs to do so much more. Will throw down the Event Horizon, but it doesn't matter. 2 members of G2 are left to fend off 4 from FunPlus Phoenix.
FPX are headed straight for that Nexus, and it's only Wonder and Perks left standing.
FunPlus Phoenix are looking to silence the haters and stun the world with their own style of League of Legends. They are pushing onto the Nexus. The favorites of G2 in Paris did not stand a chance, and FunPlus, they've taken down the Nexus. They turn their attention to Wonder. Tian goes down. Perks kills Kimgoon. The Nexus is being focused. It's going down, and FunPlus Phoenix are your world champions.